was. Yeah, that's
She
what it
think I'm
was.
talking about. No, listen, bro. The Wizards is a real team. The Washington Wizards is a real.
No. Why they always got them in the cartoons then?
Because that's like the sorry. That's probably the cheapest team you could use. That's how sorry it is. Like, that's probably the
wasn't it an all black team?
Yeah, but Washington, like, people ain't known to hoop in Washington. Like, when you say you from Washington, like, ain't no ballers come out of Washington. Like, if you say, where you went to school at? I went to North Carolina. Oh, that's where Michael went at. Where you went to school at? Where Shaq go? LSU. LSU brought a lot of basketball players. Georgia Tech got some basketball players.
Where you think the best basketball players came out of?
Man, it's hard because for my generation, I can only say Syracuse. How you say it? Where's Syracuse at, Mooch?
Syracuse at school?
Yeah, what is that?
Syracuse is in New York. I've been to Syracuse.
Yeah, okay. Syracuse have good basketball players. Who else got some good basketball players? I was about to say UGA, that's football. LSU got some good hoopers for sure. Two of my favorites, they didn't even go to college, but LeBron and Kobe, they didn't go.
So you don't have to go to college to play in the NBA?
How that work?
They change the rules from time to time.
Yeah, for different people.
So back in no time, a lot of people was coming straight out of college and it was kind of weakening the game. So they required people to get goals. That's why everybody started to do 1 and out.
Like 1 year of college and out.
Yeah.
But Kobe came straight out of high school, right?
Yeah, there was a lot of people at that time.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Kobe was like one of the greats. And then, LeBron had the same situation, didn't he?
Kobe, LeBron, Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, oh my God.
I mean not Vince Carter, Kevin Garnett.
You was excited about Vince Carter.
Vince Carter, because that's my era. I remember like they had like the NBA Sprite thing where you could vote for the dunk contest.
Yeah, come on, man.
Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. You don't know who Vince Carter is?
Google.
That's the only reason people knew about the Toronto Raptors for real. Vince Carter, he was dunking, going crazy. Oh my God.
Vince Carter. Okay, I don't know who he is.
You say he jumped over who? He did what?
He was 6'6" though.
Man, he got one of the most iconic dunks ever.
That man was
Which one? All of them.
That man 6'6".
I'm talking about how tall he is.
6'6".
He looked short on TV.
That man 6'6".
For basketball, I'm talking about that man used to go crazy. I was like, if I was skinny, I would be Vince Carter. Damn. I would be Vince Carter if I was skinny. Back then, I want to be. If I played basketball,
I need to get in there.
What?
I need to get in that locker room.
Basketball?
Yeah.
You look like you tall. You like 6'7".
Be in there like.
How tall you is, Lacey? How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Oh yeah, you could. Lacey James.
I'm trying to tell you.
LaBracy. Lacey.
LaBracy is crazy.
Lacey James. You could have been. Hey.
I wasn't good. They
only
tried
know
to
one
teach
black
me.
woman.
I sucked.
Lisa Reed. What's her name? Lisa Leslie. She used to hoop.
I was so bad when my basketball coach was teaching me in middle school.
Team?
Listen, she tried. She's like, I can teach anybody. Bet. Went through conditioning, all that. I was so bad. She made me the equipment manager.
Oh, you was horrible.
I just was carrying equipment.
You was horrible.
I was so bad.
But
you know what I was good at? Volleyball.
Oh, for sure. If you would went to
I
one
was
of those
real
schools,
good at volleyball.
one of those
I love
volleyball.
I didn't know you can go to college for volleyball. If I would have known that, I would have put my all into that.
Man, listen.
I would have went crazy with volleyball. I didn't know you can go to school.
I never seen.
I'm in school for something else now.
She high. You as long as you tall, you can.
No, you can always play.
Where?
It's like a 40-year-old football player right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead. You get that NIL.
I'm gonna go do it in the Olympics. No, not too far. Too far. All right, y'all ain't cheering no more. You know who we need to cheer for?
Who? Rah, 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 rah.
That is Lady Gaga.
Oh, I thought that was like cheer, like
That's
rah,
Lady
rah,
Gaga.
rah. My bad.
No, I don't know if we should cheer for him, but he needs something because this man faked his death to avoid paying child support. And he got sentenced to over 6 years in prison. You don't hear about my boy?
Go. You said like you know. I'm like, what?
Did my boy? I'm trying to tell you. So a Kentucky man who hacked into state death registry. I can't take him serious. What?
He go. I'm listening to you. I'm talking to them.
A Kentucky man who hacked into a state death registry system to fake his own death is in a bind. He has to pay. He's trying to avoid paying over $100,000 in outstanding child support. and has been sentenced to over 6 years in prison. Prosecutors announced on Tuesday that Jesse Kippiff,
Who?
Jesse Kippiff.
Kipping them kids.
He should have Kippiff
He should have kipping them kids.
39 was sentenced Monday in U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky in a plea agreement on charges of computer fraud and aggravated identity theft. In January 2023, Kippiff accessed the Hawaii Death Registry. And you in Hawaii, you just come on, bruh. Accessed the Hawaii Death Registry system using the information of a physician living in another state and created a case for his own death. Prosecutors said in the news release. I want to know what the case was.
Murder was the case.
He completed a Hawaii death certificate worksheet, assigned himself as the medical certifier for the case, and certified his death using the doctor's digital signature, resulting in his being registered as a deceased person in many government databases. The release said. Officials said he admitted to faking his own death in part to avoid outstanding child support obligations. What would you do if you owed $1,116,000?
$1,600 in child support?
No.
You read that so black.
I know. He said it wrong.
No, you said it wrong.
We both did.
You said 1,100. You read that so bad. You read that the blackest of blackest ways you could have read. You read it how it looked.
I read it how it looked. I had to.
Listen, first of all, he was in Hawaii when this happened, right? He was in Hawaii.
He accessed the Hawaii database.
But where he was really at, he wasn't even from Hawaii. Ain't nothing to say. Ain't nothing to say, bro.
Wait, what?
Ain't nothing, bro. Come on, you died somewhere else, but you really at least you would have died in Kentucky.
Wait.
Cause like, what if you got one of the family members that's not gonna let up and looking for you? Now they all in Hawaii and he really ain't dead, so now they have to come back to Kentucky and investigate. Like, what is this? What happened? Like say if something happened to you, right, and your family don't know. Oh, she passed away in Hawaii. Now they in Hawaii looking, but you
they gonna investigate though.
They went to investigate in Hawaii, but you was not there. So now they have to come back to Kentucky.
Why did he kill himself in Kentucky? How did you get the Hawaii information? No, I'm just asking.
The universe, the people out there, the troublemakers and the trendsetters out there. Why didn't he?
How did you obtain Hawaiian database information?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I watch a lot of like crime scene shows, and there's a TV show called Hawaii Five-0, and they work out there. Hawaii Five-0, they work. You hear me?
They do their job.
They do their job out there. They're not gonna rest. Like they relentless. The Pearl Harbor thing out there, so it's a lot of authority.
The Pearl Harbor.
You know what I'm talking about? The ship is buried in. Isn't it out there?
It's buried in Hawaii.
It's like at the bottom of the ocean or something. Like so it's a lot of authoritative people out there. So they working. Like that's not. Maybe he didn't know that. He should watch Netflix because the Hawaii Five-0, them folks work out there.
He got over $100,000 in child support. How can he afford Netflix?
They ain't got no. That's debt though. That don't mean he paid. That's why it's a debt because he ain't
got it.
So he got money. Listen, if you put somebody on child support, they can't shoot you and make you pay it. They can only put a warrant out. You can refuse to pay it.
But if he's over 100, that means
he ain't been paying it.
He got the money.
This over a time period. What is over a time period? He owe over 12 years of having a child. You owe $116,000, but he ain't paid it unless you got a job and they're gonna take it out that thing like that. Maybe he a freelancer. That boy Jesse the freelancer, Jesse the janitor. Kippiff. Keeping my paper, keeping my pockets full. That's what it stands for.
That's what it stands for. Kippiff.
Listen,
Kippiff my bread.
He should have called me. I would have said, "Nah, don't do it in Hawaii. They working out there for real." Like the Hawaii Five-0. He should have did Kentucky. They ain't got a Kentucky 5-0. You should have did it out there. All they got is the Derby. And you should have died at the Derby. What are you talking about? He could have died in Kentucky. Oh, I got trampled by some horses. That's believable. He do live in Kentucky. That don't even bring up reasonable doubt. He a freelance. He owed child support.
He should have just
he was working on the ranch on one of the Derby tracks as a helper, a helpmate, a hand.
He could have went so many different ways.
How to kill yourself.
He could have went so many different. He could have just kidnapped himself.
They gonna investigate and kidnap
Nah,
it.
they ain't gonna investigate that. If you do it the right way,
They gonna investigate it.
you ain't watched enough Girl on the Train.
I'm
and
telling
what's
you, if
that
your
other
family
one where that
love
little
you,
Caucasian girl went missing and her husband got the blame for
you
it? She planned that
you
out.
giving them a reason to investigate. If you got
Gone
trampled,
Girl.
if you get
I can do
trampled,
a
it's
Gone
over with.
Girl.
If you missing, they giving us a reason to keep investigating because we got to keep looking.
Look at
Your
this.
mama not gonna let up.
Look at this.
He was white.
Look at this.
He was white. We not
Look
doing
at
nothing
this.
like that. He was like one of them.
I'm saying me.
Oh, you.
If I
But
do that,
he was white. They not. Listen,
on now.
Jesse died. He
we
got
got to find
trampled at
out
the
what
Derby.
happened to Jesse.
He got trampled at the Derby, but if he went missing, they gonna keep going. If he kidnapped himself, like they're not gonna let up. The reward
He
money
could have
gonna
led
go
the
up from 20 to
breadcrumbs.
50,000.
He could have led breadcrumbs to him like getting drowned or something. You know, I don't know.
Listen, he ain't that smart.
I don't got
Obviously,
the
he
formula.
did it in a whole nother state. Like your mama not going to
Hawaii is
They're
crazy.
not gonna want you to bring the body to Kentucky. That's the thing. They not thinking when you die, your family
They
wants you
not.
here. So why would you kill yourself in another state? They gonna have to investigate. Don't stop till you find little Jesse. He my
Kippers.
only son.
I need my
I
kid.
was gonna leave the whole ranch here in Kentucky to him, Bubba. Now I gotta pass it to Bubba. He's not the brightest one. But listen, if I owed $116,000 child support, I might would have did this. Ain't that. How many kids you got? How many kids you gotta have to give $116,000? That could be one child though.
How?
Nah.
What is that man occupation?
Right. How many kids he got? That's why I keep saying how many kids. How much it take to raise a child?
I don't know. A lot. Your whole life.
Because Tyrese going to the same thing. His baby mama
Your
wants
whole
$20,000.
I can't keep track.
much
Money
does it cost
disappearing
to
by
raise a
every
child?
blink.
It's a maximum 20% of your income before taxes.
No, I'm saying okay. Besides eating, sleeping, clothes, and how much a year, a month do you think it take to raise a child?
Including child care
Like-
and
No.
then
They're saying how you calculate.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like we all have children in here. I don't know about you have. Well, 4 of us
She
have
said,
kids in here.
So
Approximately, how much do you think it actually take to raise a
a
child?
lot.
You think $20,000 a month?
20% of your salary before taxes.
Do you think it takes $20,000 to raise your child?
$20,000 a month, I can more than raise my child.
Right.
No, hold on, listen.
That
No, I'm
man
saying
going to a
somebody-
good school,
It's 12 years.
tuition paid.
Hold on. Listen. As a parent, right? Either parent, your lifestyle.
Look up the
you
average
should
amount, how long it
provide-
take to raise much money it take to raise a child a month.
Your child's lifestyle should be based on your lifestyle. Your child's lifestyle should be
That's a
provide
child.
for your lifestyle. This is what child support is like. That's why it's 20% of your income. It's just like when we
Average. I'm just
And we listening.
You know what I'm saying?
Average amount of money it takes to raise a child.
I don't think that's gonna be one answer.
Hey, somebody done did the study
No,
there.
but child support is not based on.
No, I'm not asking that. I'm
that's
just
crazy.
for
it was already there. Somebody already
yeah,
asked.
but you think people don't ask that question? You think
They
I'm the only
found
one?
that middle class.
Because every child is different. Every
Yeah.
child requires something different. So you just
They
don't know.
found that middle class families with a married couple and 2 kids spend $12,350 and $13,900 every year for each child. With an inflation rate of 25.6% from 2015 to 2023, this means that the average cost of raising a child in the United States in 2023 is about $15,512
Multiply that by
to
18.
$17,459 per year.
Shoot. So
12 years.
yeah, that's
He ain't pay nothing. He did nothing for 12 years.
Nothing for 12 years.
well, man.
You died.
I wish you were there now.
Should have just went to Hawaii
You
and
go-
jumped in the volcano.
Come on now and
Called
got
it a
out.
day.
And got out. We seen him go in the water, but we didn't see him come
That's what I'm
out.
saying. He could have left.
Bust around the
breadcrumbs.
volcano, made a U-turn around,
But right,
came from the
he could
ocean
have threw a
to the
decoy.
sea.
Look.
Even though that's all the same,
He
but
could have
the
threw a
sea is different from the
decoy.
ocean.
He could have threw a decoy
He coulda
in
went
the
to-
volcano.
Right.
Jumped out the back of the volcano, hopped in the whip.
He gonna
Pull it
plan. He
off.
gonna be thinking about how he should have died when he in jail.
Y'all
You
watch
like-
too much Netflix.
What's crazy is what he could have did was change his face.
Wear a mask and a hat. Drop his cell phone in there because that's his last known
Man,
Them
you
cell phones will
Kippy,
save you.
Kippy, come
Sometimes if
back.
you
We
want to
gonna do
if
we
you
gonna
want
do
to
it
pretend like you
again.
died, just drop your cell phone in there. His cell phone is pinging from the bottom of the volcano.
Pinging
They
from the
not gonna go
bottom.
down there to the come on down. They not gonna get in there lava and look for
Man,
it.
how the cell phone still working in the bottom of the volcano?
His last known location. Now you need to start watching Netflix. She said you need to stop. That's where you need to start. Listen, wherever your phone last pinged location, they gonna trace it all the way there, and it should have been at the bottom of the volcano. That's it. It pinged all the way here. It's Mount Kilimanjaro.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Whatever volcano about to do, I just named right.
Just name it stuff.
They looking out there like, well, we know what Jesse said. Case closed. You feel me? Now you done died in a place you ain't never even been before. They done checked the flight records.
What Jesse doing in Hawaii?
The nigga never flew out of Kentucky. He never flew out. So how he even die out there? Listen, he drove to the to California and then caught a boat.
It's crazy if he would have did that their certificate and just was still going to work every day.
Man, listen, I bet this was a good time. I wish the White House would have came in and got in that bad business. Like, the White House is known to do, the government is known to do. Like they done at this particular time right here.
What happened?
Violating people's freedom of press.
Oh yeah,
It's a good time. They should have been violating him when he faked his death. Violated freedom of press. So Meta, if you're unfamiliar with Meta is what Facebook used to be, or what Facebook is, or the metaverse is what Facebook is. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg says senior Biden administrator officials pressured Facebook to censor some COVID-19 content during the pandemic, and vowed that the social media giant would push back if it faced such demands again. Zuckerberg alleges that the officials, including those from the White House, repeatedly pressured Facebook for months to take down certain COVID-19 content, including humor and satire. That too. That was me trying to. I didn't know the word, so I tried to say it. I tried to I didn't know the word. I did read it, but
I like how you did that.
Yeah,
I like how you did it. It was smooth.
Very evening. It was very demure. It was very good evening.
Very good evening of you.
Yeah. The officials believe the government. No, the government. I'm sorry. I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it, says Zuckerberg in a letter dated August 26th and posted on the committee's Facebook page and to his account on X. The letter is the latest repudiation by Zuckerberg of efforts to target misinformation around the coronavirus pandemic during and after the 2020 presidential election, particularly as allegations have emerged that some posts were deleted or restricted wrongly. We're ready to push back if something like this happens again. Do you believe our free speech and or freedom of press was violated?
Yes.
Before we get into this, the definition of freedom of press for those out there who don't know or unknowledgeable is freedom of speech, which is the right to express ideas, opinions, and information without government interference, retaliation, or punishment. This includes spoken and written words, as well as symbolic speech, such as what someone wears, reads, performs, or protests. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution, along with many state and federal laws, strongly protects freedom of speech in the United States. Freedom of press is the right to publish, which is what Mark Zuckerberg is one of his complaints as well. Freedom of press is the right to publish and share information, ideas, opinions within censorship or interference. It's a fundamental principle that protects the free flow of information to the public and is guaranteed by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. Freedom of press applies to all media, including printed and electronic media, and is closely tied to freedom of speech, which is your right to speak on things, your opinions, information, without interference. So it's closely with freedom of speech. Freedom of press is a limit on government, not a freedom that only some people enjoy. The government can't prevent information from being published in most cases, and it doesn't get to say who or who isn't a journalist. So do you believe that our freedom of speech and or freedom of press was violated in this? As
It's
a
always being
content
violated.
creator, which
It's
you are,
always being violated.
right?
Always. You can't say what you want. You can't like have an opinion on anything without it being censored or being considered like a hate
Yeah,
things, hate speech, hate crime. But we have freedom of speech. How?
right. And with this particular situation, I don't know if you remember during COVID when people was like giving us information.
Yeah, and they
sometimes
were
we was gonna
censoring it.
Yeah, sometimes information was like, "Oh, you can't show this content," or "Are you sure you want to read
Yeah,
this
they'll
content?"
put the little
or "This content is about COVID-19
caution
and we don't."
blur thing over
Yeah,
it.
like so. I feel like it's them trying to control. It's like controlling what we take in for
It's-
information.
It's, for example, how they're trying to take away TikTok. TikTok tell us so much information that we're not supposed to know.
Yeah,
That's why they're so hell bent on banning it or owning it.
right. They want to be able to tell us what we do know. Like they try to control. When the COVID was going on, they was trying to they only want us to know information that they was putting out there. And if anything, like if you ever notice, like if somebody posted those, those conspiracy people that might go deep into it, and then like it started making sense. Those were the type of things that was like getting like flagged. Like, nah, you're not talking about what the government talking about.
Right.
We're gonna flag
We're gonna
your
flag
job.
it.
Like, nah. So I feel like they definitely do try to control how we can you got some of that coffee?
Can I get some coffee?
I'm trying to tell you. I was just thirsty, mouth dry. Now, if you got some water, that's cool. I'm just thirsty. But they do try to control what we take in or how we take in the information. So I do feel like they do it for the wrong things. Like if you want to talk about, I feel like they should control the stuff. Like incidents where people getting killed online, they should control it. They should come out.
Or where 13-year-olds are meeting up with 75-year-olds.
Right. They should control that. Like
You
they
over
be
here trying
worried
to
about
control
the
the wrong
wrong things.
things.
Yeah, I mean, that's their job to try to control
Find all these missing kids and stuff.
Yeah,
These
like,
folks getting trafficked. You over here
or-
worried about
things that matter.
things that don't matter.
It looks like we had a guest. He just slid on in. I didn't
Right.
see him. So you guys remember that when we had our sponsor commercial. If you don't remember the sponsor commercial, I'll run it right back for you again. Hey, if you're looking for any place that has the event, shoot a video, have a photo shoot. If you need cameras for rent, if you need things for let's say music for a movie, skits. If you want to play out a whole soundtrack, if you got a ballad you want to play out.
You trying to book a venue.
I'm trying to tell you, if you're trying to host your girl birthday party, a baby shower, if you need a bar mitzvah, if you want to
set up a live show.
if you want to rent out, if you want to shoot a podcast, if you want to rent out the space just to chill, as long as you paying.
Yeah, because ain't nothing free.
Ain't nothing free. You need to come down to Playback Sound Studios at 680 Murphy Avenue, Atlanta, Georgia, 30315. Building 4, Suite 4088. We got all your needs. This beautiful place right here. We lied. We not at Lacey House. We at Playback Sound Studios. You know what I'm saying? You thought we was at a trip.
You thought we
And
was chilling in my basement.
We at Playback Sound
you thought
Studios.
I kidnapped all of them, but I
right.
didn't.
And you think we said all this for nothing? We didn't, because we have the owner.
The one and
Hold
only.
on, wait. I gotta say it like Shay.
You gotta sit
We got the proprietor, the owner and the proprietor of Playback Sound Studio.
Can we
That's
welcome in?
That's how Club Shay. That's how Shay said. The proprietor. That sound real smart. The proprietor
An owner,
Mr. Playback Sounds himself.
Mr. Playback, Mr. Playback.
Pew, 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 pew.
How you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Man, I love what you guys have done with the place.
We love what you did to the place.
It looks really good. And
Really
It's
good.
really good.
And you guys look really good on camera too.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
That's
yeah.
what we're trying to tell them.
Thank you. Like, we look good because of him.
man.
We said thank you that he said we look good, but we really thank him.
Yeah, because
we
he make us look good.
Man.
Because Mr. Playback Sounds got us right. Y'all definitely need to tap in. So, what brings you here tonight besides talking about this wonderful edifice you have right here?
Well, what brings me here tonight is you guys. I heard that you guys are dropping a new show.
We gotta get one of those. It's on the way.
The good
Evening, though. The evening show with the trendsetters and the troublemakers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. For real.
Do we talk up ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
sometimes you
We're
can
the
be full
trendsetters. We're the troublemakers.
Yeah,
The people are,
I
you
see
know,
it. I see it. I see you guys been putting in the work
elbow grease.
a
Elbow
lot.
grease.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen the growth. You know what I mean? And a lot of you guys, I see the moves that you guys have been making. And I just had to. I was like, I was on a gig, I was on set, and thankfully, you know, we were able to rap. Big up my boy Ham. Big up T.I. You know,
Clifford Harris.
Big up the real ATL, you know.
Clifford Harris.
Clifford. Yeah.
So you just came from doing something for T.I.?
Yes, sir.
I know you can't go into detail, but like you were doing video, you were doing audio.
I was, it's always a blessing working with T.I. You know,
the king, homie.
He is Mr. Atlanta, right? And just getting the opportunity to always work with him again is always a big up.
The king, homie.
I worked with him on this project a couple years ago. It dropped already, and it's doing big things. You know what I mean?
A movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Department?
So what are you?
I can't really.
Oh, okay.
What are your specialties?
So I'm on the set, and I'm doing location sound audio.
Okay.
I'm recording all the dialogue, all the ambient, just all of the sound that's gonna make up the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you travel with the playback sounds audio, so they just can't. They don't have to be here.
No. We look locations. We cover location sounds.
Yeah.
We cover live PA for churches, for
so guess what? Your church anniversary, he can come. Yeah.
For Follow Me Atlanta.
Follow Me ATL.
You know,
which
that's
is
one of our clients. You know, one of our collaborations that we're doing. Yeah. So in that capacity on set, again, like I said, I'm recording all the dialogue. Big up to my guy Kenyon Bigsby. He's my boom op. So I have my boom op out there with the boom, just nailing it. And of course, we're
boom op. That's a little stick.
That's a guy.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. I never knew that. I never knew.
That's
I thought
what
it was
called?
a duster.
It's a boom.
I thought it was a duster, like to catch the dust. They fly doing while they record.
I
ain't know they didn't have nothing to do with
like
audio.
a director on a movie set. So like
I ain't never asked though. Like look at him with the dust. The man with the dust.
Yeah, we come out. We dusting for sound, trying to make sure we get the best sound.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
So here you go, Sister Lacey.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You gotta bring out a guest and water too, man. That like that. We got Kooth over here at man. Good Evening. Very Kooth and elegant and demure.
It's demure.
And we do podcasts as well.
And they do shoot podcasts.
We shoot it. We got cameras. We have audios.
So y'all have like a green screen, like for video shoots and stuff like that. Yeah. If I wanted to host a party here, I got like a DJ, speakers and stuff like that, different type of sound and stuff.
Yes.
Here, this beautiful background right here as well.
Here at Playback Sound Studio, right in the West End, the historic West End area. We're here to serve the people, the community, and people from out of town, the neighboring states. We're here, and our first studio space. When you walk in, we host a gathering space. We call it our gathering space. We're doing table reads. We're doing the Ellie Show. We're doing the 50th birthday party. We're doing a couple.
That's a show name.
No.
A 50th birthday party.
It's just a birthday party.
That's a clever name for a 50th birthday.
Yeah,
birthday party.
Yeah, we host private events in Studio A, and then we got Studio B with it, which has our psych wall, our green screen cloth wall. We got our record wall. We got our paper wall. So we got a whole for your photo shoots. For your music video.
So there's that wall back there with the records. That's a background.
Yeah,
I thought you was a collective of records.
I am,
and I thought that was your
that's what it turned into.
That's clever. Like,
that's what it turned into.
Definitely. You can come get your video shot.
Yeah, like, that's dope.
Yeah, you definitely should. Y'all should come up here because the whole time I'm thinking like, you know how them old people. I'm not saying that you old, but like, you know, they had them records and stuff like, don't touch my vinyls. But that's actually like a prop almost.
Well, it's a backdrop.
A backdrop.
Yeah, it's a backdrop.
Oh yeah,
well.
they going crazy.
So yeah, we got different backdrops to host all your events, and we cater and we can customize your own backdrop. You know, if you decide, you know, to let us host your podcast with, you know, whatever function, we are able to deck it out, to set deck it for you, give it your own personality, you know, like how you guys been doing with this place.
Oh yeah, you see, we got a little decorum going on there.
Yeah,
we got a little sofa.
You see,
got a little Arsenio vibe going on. Woo, woo,
sing our bigs.
Yeah. So again, how can these people get in contact with you?
They can get in touch with us. You could hit my number.
He said like we got in the yellow pages or something. Hit him in the yellow pages.
And you know,
hit my number. Let me go through my Rolodex.
No. That's on our Instagram page. On Playback Sounds. All the numbers.
Playback Sound.
The direction
on Instagram. Follow him at Playback Sounds on Instagram. Or you could just pull up here if you knock on the door, drop something in the mailbox at 680
Murphy.
680
Murphy.
Come down to Playback Sound Studio.
Come down to Playback Sound
Studio. If you need your video, if you need something for your children, for the picnic, if you need anything, if you want to play your tunes on the radio at Playback Sound Studio, 680 Murphy Avenue in the West End area. What is that? In the West End area.
You're so dramatic. You like
they dramatic.
You have to stretch the word them every time you talk.
Y'all are dramatic.
No, you be stretching the word every time.
No, y'all be stretch. I'm from the South. We already stretch our words.
No,
so we say Murphy. It's already got a Murphy on it, but then y'all putting a
y'all be like Murphy.
Yeah, but then y'all like Murphy. Murphy.
I said if you say it.
Yeah, you guys just say Murphy.
You can't. I'm Murphy in
Murphy. That's still alive.
I said Murphy.
West End area.
West End.
You're not giving enough Caribbean. West End area. Murphy at the Mets. The Mets. 680 building 4. Suites 488. That's 88. Right.
Yo,
80. Listen, so how long you been in the area? How long you been such a degree? And listen, that's how they be doing too. They'll switch it up like, think you just have an accent? You have an accent?
No.
See? So how long you been in the area?
We've been over here about 9 years.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, so you've been for a minute. You established
like for a while,
like almost like a pillar in the Met community.
My community.
So earlier we since you here early we talked about the issues in Atlanta, and as a business owner in Atlanta,
how do you feel about the crime rate?
Not just the crime, or the economy, and how has it affected you and your business in a good or a bad way? The economy, especially as you being a business owner and a Black business owner in the community.
All right, so for one, what I do again is location sound mixing for television and motion picture. We went through, COVID, and we got back in the swing of things, and then we had a strike. We had a strike last year.
The writer's strike.
Yeah. Aren't they still on strike?
Actors. No, they're back.
We're back in. We just even had some negotiations with the IATSE in the whole nation, and we came to an agreement. So the work is picking up, but it's been super. I mean, it's been slow, and I don't think it's just like raining on me alone or my business alone. I think it's been slow for a lot of people
across the board.
Yeah, across the board, because even too, when you look at it in the sense of like what the film industry has been doing for Atlanta, a lot of people, been benefiting from it, from locations, from gas, from hotels, from travel.
Definitely
so
hotels and gas.
Yeah, so I feel like it's been hitting, business across the board have been, everybody's been getting hit. So the economy is not at its best right now. So there's an election about to happen. So right now, business it is picking up. Thank you for all the people that's been supporting us.
For sure.
You know what I mean? For real, like again, like Follow Me Atlanta, Sean, Atlanta Photographer Network.
Definitely.
It's just the community has been definitely supporting and giving us business and then trusting us to take care of their creation.
Yeah, that's definitely beautiful. Especially being able to sustain during the COVID period, which was hard for a lot of businesses, especially I can imagine for a business like yours where it requires people to tangibly come into the place, and we was restricted to being held inside our homes and not being able to go out and do things. So I know you happy about that, being able to make it out of that phase, because it was like a lot of companies went away during the COVID time period.
And even right now, even after the strike, Biggs, it's like a lot of people are not coming back even from that,
The writer's strike.
But even too, I can't go on with this with this interview without saying, expounding on my brother Carlos Miller, Chad, DC Young Fly, the whole crew.
85 South Show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Chico Beans,
the boy Anthony, Anthony
Beans. The whole squad. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here this long. Right.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, man.
Black people supporting blacks, supporting black.
Yeah, Carlo.
Because that's where they started out at, right?
I mean, this is one of the main spaces. Yes. They had done some stuff, in other studios, but they came back and made this their home for like 3-4 years. Had an office or a storage space here with their merch and things of that nature, and just like entrusted us to curate their sound.
That's amazing.
Recorded their sounds for a long time, and we appreciated that business, and just even watching them how they grew and like taking notes, and so that's even why we're here even today.
So what you're saying is we on our way.
Yeah, definitely.
We on our way.
We already, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
We can taste it.
So
Carlos here. This Carlos seat, was this his spot? Guess what? It's my spot now.
Yeah. So big up.
But shout out to 85 South Show.
Big up 85 South. And even big up you guys, man. Again, like
you
get what I'm saying? Yakini, Yaki Drama, Sam. Can't forget the general, the big homie.
You hear me? The big plane fly.
Mandela, you know what I mean?
You feel me? R.I.P. to all
manners
those
and respect all the time, my G. So,
But guess what, though? It's good evening. They didn't pass away. They moved on to do greater things. Everyone has matriculated on to do greater things. And guess what? We have the good evening.
Yes.
With the trendsetters and the troublemakers.
Yeah, congratulations. Y'all doing your thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all tap in with us every night.
Yeah.
So look.
So Mr. Playback. Oh, you had something to say?
Yeah.
My bad.
We got you here. So they was talking about muting the mics at the next debate coming up against Kamala Harris and your guy Donald Trump as an audio engineer, and the things that come out of Donald Trump's mouth. Would you mute this man's mic?
Wow. If I had the option, yes.
Yeah, like if you was doing the audio and he said something, you like and mute his mic, like, oh, I didn't even know I did that.
Yeah,
or have him going in and out. Yeah, like definitely for sure.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
hey, listen,
That's a yes.
what is that going to be? The presidential presidential debate? Listen, Playback Sounds audio. Kamala hit my man. Yeah.
And you know what? Let me bring that back. I mean, if you want the audio to mute a public speaking event, we're able to do that. I won't do that to anyone.
But I know people that will.
But we have the equipment
that can do it.
For sure. For sure. Because let me tell you something. Everything that come up don't need to come out. And that's what Playback Sounds for. If you need anything muted that don't need to come out, hey, we can mute it for you over here at 680 Murphy Avenue. I'm gonna talk Jamaican when I grow up. What is that accent called? It's not called Jamaican. It's what?
Patois.
The accent is called Patois?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought that was the language was called Patois. I'm speaking Patois English.
Shout.
Broken English.
So what?
Broken English. Oh, okay then.
What Atlanta? What ATL be speaking? Shout.
You hit that shot. We don't even put the T in there. Listen, this is the Jamaican coming out here. She just over here eating the. Are you eating the milk or the honey?
There's no honey over here.
Oh, she just over here. You know, y'all eat condensed milk.
You eat condoms milk.
Nuh-uh.
I eat condensed milk. You eat condoms
They speak
milk.
over the word con. C-O-N. Look up. She just eating out the thing. Like a little less barefooted Jamaican child.
What? Y'all come get him.
Listen. No, for real though. I'm gonna briefly get on this Trump thing because we had a little technical difficulties earlier, but hey, we about to touch back on it. The muted mic. So Vice President Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, they got a debate coming up on September the 10th. So the dilemma at hand is whether or not the mics. I read it enough times to pretty much tell you without the paper. So the dilemma at hand is pretty much whether or not that the mic should be muted or unmuted during the debate to stop or hinder random outbursts. One, as two grown adults, I feel like everyone should be able to handle themselves from having random outbursts. Because guess what? It's so many mics in there. If you mute that particular mic, if somebody decides to have them outbursts, it's still gonna be heard because it's gonna be so quiet. You can hear a rat piss on cotton in there. So listen, I feel like everyone should be able to control themselves as adults. And basically, they're saying Trump's team has decided that they wanted to mute the mics, and maybe because he's the main one always having outbursts or something. Like, I don't know. I said, this is my theory now. You know, Trump dummy. Somebody feeding him information in the mic and they don't want them to hear it. They don't want, because you know, in Playback Sounds, y'all got good.
That's a contact.
Y'all pick up everything.
Yeah, we got,
you know,
it's called a contact for that or IFB.
They pick up everything at Playback Sounds. Now, listen, we can hear the children playing. If y'all be quiet, it's laughter in that background and they all the way across the room. But so look. I'm sorry. I just see them like close the door. It's not out there. Because obviously Playback Sounds picks up amazing sound in here. Like, it's kids in there and they're 3 buildings over. Like, they not even in this building. They in the next suite and we can hear them laughing. Little Sally Walker jumping down the street. But listen, I feel like he definitely should be muted. Like, what do you feel about that? Like, he's known to say anything and prone to say anything. I'm gonna let you get right here with me because that T kicked in on you. How you feel about Trump?
I feel like he should be an adult and shut his mouth when it's not his turn. He just be blabbing out randomly. Like, as a grown man, you should just know when to speak, especially in the presidential debate.
Biden suggested the muting. Because Biden know the nigga. Well, but guess what?
Right.
I feel like even muting him, he's still gonna scream.
Had a great performance. So now that it's Kamala Harris, he's like, let's continue.
He want to keep what Biden started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then, because he messy. He don't even like black women. He really don't want her to talk.
He
at
said
all.
she ain't even black. He said she Indian.
He really want the mic to be cut off. He don't even want it muted. Even when she get her speech, he want her to be cut off. Okay, now I see what's going on. He didn't like Biden, and I understand why Biden might want his mic mute because he be saying anything. He be like, yeah, and the Democrats are gonna A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Those off on. So he wanted his mic muted for whatever reason he wanted his music. And Trump don't like to hear women speak. That's why he want her mic muted. But Playback Sounds, whichever one y'all prefer. At Playback Sounds, we could do that for you. If you want to mute it, unmute it, we can alternate mutes. We could what you say?
We could feed you. We could get IFBs and context and feed you the lines.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All of that.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna rehearse that part. The commercials come back next time. Hey, on Thursday, we're gonna have that part. It's like one of them Chinese movies. You like, didn't I walk on to my dojo and Playback Sounds Studios? You used to watch some old Chinese movies, isn't it? Like,
I used to hate watching movies where the lips just don't match up with the audio.
Do you want to
Me
fight?
too. I can't.
You be watching like they not saying that.
What you just say?
Only Kung Fu. I can only do that with Kung Fu flicks.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
I can't do like I love like international films, but when they start trying to do the ad libs, I just be like, especially when I get into it, like, wow, the background is different. What is it? I'm watching it and I'm like, wait a minute.
But you do movies and stuff, so you over analyzing the movie.
I mean, as far as the dialogue part, when they
the language that they use.
He probably
like book.
Normal.
Are they really saying that? It's like
like robots or
It
something.
is delayed. It's like
Delayed.
He might go like this, and then the sound might come like, whoo. I'm like, you know, we did that pose so long ago, right?
Exactly.
He was in the hook. He was already stands 5 seconds before the value came.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo,
but if you want your content like that, we can do it like that. We can gently your movies out. Yeah. But something else we missed was the Lil Baby situation that you had brought up. That was going on with Lil Baby. If you want to just touch back on that briefly, we can.
Lil Baby was in Vegas with a concealed weapon. He had his Georgia carrying permit, so he felt like it was okay to have his gun in the club. Like, no, baby, you in Vegas. It ain't the same laws. You can't do the.
Not even just in the club, but just in Vegas, period.
Yeah,
like,
you can't do. That's what I'm saying. It's not Georgia state.
Yeah, for
sure. You
sure.
can't use your Georgia state permit in a whole nother state. He need to learn the state laws.
If he did it, I promise you, it's a lot more people out there thinking like, because we're unknowledgeable. We only knowledgeable about things that happen in our state, in our city, and stuff like that. Because I don't know no rules nowhere else other than the rules.
But
in
shoot,
Georgia.
He's Little Baby. His assistant should be looking up all this stuff and being like, hey, this what we need. This how you need to move.
A negligent part on their behalf. That very, very much so.
Yeah, very much so.
And hopefully it was an accident or oversight and not just deliberate negligence.
Yeah, that's what his
It's costly though.
Attorney apparently said.
Man, I don't know. They must didn't know he was Lil Baby because his bond was like $5,000 because
his
they
attorney,
didn't know. They didn't know they arrested Lil Baby. They was like,
I mean, you know. But
I ain't gonna lie.
But for who he is and you know what it could have.
Oh, costly for his career.
What it could have.
Yeah,
I'm saying like.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said about money because if I was there at the bookie and a Lil Baby, I don't know how they talk in Vegas. I don't know why I try to put a country right, man. But the bookie, baby, Lil Pitney, that's you. Lil Baby, how much Lil Baby got? He got a lot of money.
He got all that money because he was passing that at the restaurant.
300,000. 3 million. If I would have paid the bond up high, if I would have been a Lil Baby. Like he went to the bond company like $5,000. He gave them $11,000. He gave another $11,000 tip again at the bond company. He got $11,000 for my bond. It's just $5,000.
Tipping the bond company is insanity.
Man, he probably tipped them over let him out.
I don't think he needed to buy.
Right, but look at it. He could have been grateful. Like, man, look, I'm so glad because
he didn't get arrested.
It could have went any other way.
They called the police.
If they would have called the police and I was the police and I seen it was Lil Baby,
on.
I was like, man, look, just throw me some, going back to the hotel, bro. Put the gun up, bro. Like,
put the gun up, big dog.
Yeah, bro, they be like, why you getting arrested? I'm like, bro, it's Lil Baby. He gonna put me in a zone, bro. I was at Vegas and police, they try to get me. Like, now they gonna be like, which Vegas police? You know how Atlanta niggas still. Which Vegas police I was trying to get Lil Baby? Nah, look, man. Look, baby, look, throw me something real quick, man. Take the money, take the gun back to the room. Come on back. Like, right? But
I ain't even gonna trip.
I ain't even gonna trip. But you sign, hey, look, at the police officer, I'm like, look, but sign this for my son. I want to show him that I did pull you up. Because he's not gonna believe it. Look, I'm gonna take a picture of my body cam. Look, son, this little baby on my body cam.
I'm crying.
Oh, my daddy pulled a little baby outside, but he ain't lock him up though. My dad ain't no
My daddy
snitch.
cool.
My dad ain't no snitch, and he gave my dad $11,000 tip like he did.
Talking too much now, son.
Oh, listen, Dad, look, man, this that well. So we keep talking about this $11,000 tip because little baby was out in a restaurant in Vegas, and him and whoever he was accompanied with apparently got a lot of stuff. They was, you know what I'm saying? But to the hardworking people at that restaurant, he tipped $11,000 for everybody that was on the staff, which is $1,000 for each person that was working that night. So I bet they was glad they worked that shift that night.
Man, somebody rent got paid on the spot that night.
Not rent.
Somebody fell down. Somebody.
Not, yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's their rent.
Yeah. Oh.
Hello?
She said a 2-bedroom with 8 people. But listen, imagine if you was on schedule to work that night and then you called off. And then they get the $1,000 tip. Well, I know you. It's supposed to be $12,000.
I call you. I'm like, yo, I need my parts. What you saying?
Listen, look, it's supposed to be the $12,000.
Why
it's
you
supposed to be $12,000 work. It's supposed to be $12,000, but you fake sick and called off. And that it was just $11,000. I was like, dang, y'all know I was supposed to work that day, right? Y'all gonna share? Y'all gonna bust me down? Because if everybody give her if 10 people give her $100, she'll have 1,000, but they have 9. Oh, that's sketchy. Who gonna be the person that's gonna keep? It's gonna be one person with 1,000 with her.
That's gonna be me when
It
I
gotta
leave.
be the manager. The manager get to keep her $1,000.
The manager kept the whole $11K.
I ain't gonna lie. I see how she's picking it up.
You see how she said
he was
he's
counting
tipping
out.
everyone.
He made sure he did it like 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Like he had to separate on the table. The manager was like, ha ha ha, he's tipping everybody $1,000. Everybody, it's $11,000 because it's 11 of us. Oh my God. He's tipping everybody.
He's so generous.
Like, oh my God, thank little baby so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure y'all wash some dishes before y'all lock up. I believe the key with Darian. And I'm gonna see y'all.
I'm gonna see y'all
when
later.
I come back with this vacation. Little baby is so nice. He is
He
so
gonna
nice.
be in Hawaii.
Yeah, but it's gonna be in Hawaii. Why she didn't come back to work? Because she fake dead. She fake dead. She in Hawaii and fake dead.
You know that's what they go to Hawaii to do.
The last time we traced her phone, it being in the volcano. Well, we know she dead.
She got
Her phone last
her
being in
and
the
11K.
volcano. She died with 11K. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. However do we ever remember
They
her?
gonna jump in that
The
volcano
manager,
and
what's
get
the manager name? Jesse Kemp. Kemp with an F on the end. What's the Kemp stand for? Keeping it in my pocket forever. Listen, she done took everything.
And
oh
ran.
My God, man, listen.
And ran.
Them folks did not see that tip, did they? They still don't see it right now, did they? That's not y'all tip. Move. Y'all close
Since
up.
we want to laugh.
Give to that drawer out real quick. Thank you, little baby, so much. Wow. Yes, you the baby.
Appreciate it, little baby.
Listen, man. Oh my God. Listen, we are definitely at 680 Murphy Avenue Playback Sound Studios, and you tune in to the Good Evening Show with the Troublemakers and Trendsetters, Big Lacey, and myself. What's my name? I'm about to change my name.
Your name is Big with 2 G's.
Yes.
So
man.
I want to take Mr. Playback to a segment we like to call Double Take. Since we're laughing right now,
hold on, wait.
I got some questions for you that's gonna make you
out my safe.
double take.
Out my security.
You trying to answer them too, Pete? You scared?
The $11,000. I can answer about anything right now. What you want to answer?
Well,
my son got hit.
Run that back, Lacey.
Oh, there they go.
The double take segment.
Double take segment.
So tell about double take.
Double take. I'm gonna ask you some questions that make you, think twice. You gotta do a double take on them. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So since we already laughing, let me see if you can get these questions.
Look at the tip money all folded up and sweaty in my bosom.
Looking like a stripper.
Go ahead, let's see. These folks
All
tip.
right. What are 2 things you can never eat for breakfast?
2 things I can.
You grown, you eat whatever you want. Lunch and dinner.
Oh my gosh.
Cause I'm like, bro, I can eat. You can eat bread. I'm thinking, but because it's breakfast.
I know you would know.
Big bag, big bag, big bag, big bag. Hold on, I definitely really thought about that just that fast.
Not. It really is lunch and dinner though.
Oh, okay then.
He
'Cause
said
it's
it so quick.
it's called
lunch and
breakfast.
dinner.
For 500.
You need to be up
Shit.
more than you.
What is breakfast and lunch for 500?
All right, I got another one.
Okay, go ahead.
What is always coming? But
Go ahead, cause we grown. Go ahead.
Stop, bro. You acting like you're in the 6th grade.
I didn't know. What's always coming?
What is always coming but never arrives? Shut up, big.
Was always
Mr. Playback.
and never cut. Yeah.
And it never arrives, but it's always coming.
The rent. The rent.
The what?
The rent is always coming. No, it ain't. It's never arrived because it's always coming. As soon as you pay rent again. And what?
Yeah.
What?
But it never arrives. Rent arrives.
No, it don't. Because
On
it
the
just keeps
first.
coming. You got to the 5th to pay the rent. They leave you 25 days for it to come. It's coming in 25 days. What's always coming?
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
Tomorrow.
not true.
Yes, it is.
How I never arrive.
Because it's tomorrow.
Just like how you
Tomorrow
can't
will
eat
never be
lunch and
today.
dinner.
Right.
But it's coming. Tomorrow's coming.
Yeah,
The
but-
And then
girl
it's gonna
said.
still come.
The girl said the sun will come out.
Tomorrow.
It's on
And
the way.
it's gonna come out tomorrow too.
But it never
No.
arrives.
It comes out today. It never
It
comes
comes out tomorrow.
It will, but when it comes out, it's today.
Yeah.
Tomorrow never arrives.
That's one of the questions that
Wah,
that's one of the
wah,
questions you ask when you high. Like if Claire and Heathcliff Huxtable was their last name, why was the show called The Cosbys?
What?
Like if we didn't know the actor was Bill Cosby, who are the Cosbys?
What?
Who are the Cosbys?
I don't know.
I know who the Huxtables are.
Right.
Right.
So who are the Cosbys?
Who like if you watch the Steve Harvey show, if you didn't know his real name is Steve Harvey, you would say who was the Steve Harvey show because his name is Steve Hightower.
It's called the Cosby Show
Because it was made after his family.
and he
And-
owns it.
But it's
Right.
called the Huxtables.
But they should have
They're
been
the
named
Huxtables.
Claire and Heathcliff Cosby.
But the person that owns the show is
Okay, but somebody that's born in 2019, right? Don't know his name is Bill Cosby. They like the show as a good name. They asking, why is this called The Cosbys?
I don't think they see it. Is it shown anymore?
Oh, they back. Listen, you can't hold a good pedophile back from that. We gonna get off that real fast.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
All right, another double take. How can a girl go 25 days without sleep?
I ain't never been one of them before.
How can a girl?
You got oh there.
Yeah, I wish I did.
I'm about to say, she a vampire. She a witch. She I don't know.
She's
How can a
She's
girl
insomnia.
go 25 days? I had to get one that y'all had to think because y'all
25
just
days.
ready. Dinner,
What?
breakfast tomorrow.
she's in the war.
What?
She's on the front. She's
Say
in.
it again.
A girl.
How can a girl go 25 days without sleep?
in a
Red Bull.
cocoon, in a
Don't
Five
overthink
hours.
it.
In a
She
cocoon.
not sleeping. It's something else.
She's a woman.
She's
Oh
How
no.
can a girl go 25
she's
days
sleep
without sleep?
deprived.
Look, I'm seeing her try to play sleep so I can get into characters.
She's dead. Yo said she's
She's
dead.
in a coma.
How you go 25 days without sleeping?
She's
Y'all
in-
give up?
She's in.
Yes.
She's in a. She's
She
in,
a coma?
she's in a coma.
No, I don't think it's that.
It's simpler than that.
What?
It's so simple.
What?
Hold up.
It's
She's,
very simple.
She ain't born yet.
How can a girl go 25 days without sleep? How can a girl go 25 days without
Because it's
sleep.
day, she sleep at night.
Exactly.
Yeah. Man, tell me why
She
you
was like,
ain't
it's something
nothing
about
but it.
her doing something, but she sleep.
Day.
Right.
Day.
Man, listen, if you say, girl, I ain't slept in 5 days.
Right.
Duh, girl, give me
Dead
that night.
Can you ask me some audio questions, yo?
Right.
Yo said audio
Can you
question.
ask me some audio
Huh?
questions or some?
Right.
Because it's making you double take.
Man, listen,
Yeah.
double think,
Some sound
overthink. Listen, man, you gotta ask me a question like, if I'm using my DVD player, right?
Come on
You
with the
into
bullshit.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? If I'm using my DVD player, right? And the front of the thing has the yellow and the white thing, but my thing has a red, yellow, and white thing. What do I do, Mr. Audio Man, with the red part that's hanging right there? Do I just cut it off? Is it interchangeable? Is it going to interfere with the audio? Because I got a Sega Genesis I've been trying to play. But you know, in the back to the TV, it ain't got the thing. So what do I need to do, Mr. Playback Sound?
First of all, just match up all the colors.
Right, and I'm left with another color.
Right.
If it's giving you your audio, and sometimes it's just an extra for other type of mounts that can have more different variety of options to run through. You know what I mean? So sometimes just the basic colors, just match them up and you're good to go.
So what are they called, first of all?
RCA cables.
Okay.
For the most part, those
So
are RCAs.
what do they actually mean? Like, because sometimes you might get one, it might have the red, yellow, and white one. Then it might have blue, orange, and some extra dots back there. And if they don't work, if you don't plug them in the right one, it don't work.
It's blue, green, white.
Yeah, it's
like red.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See. Now, if you need to
And
call
black-
Playback Sounds for
there's a
your
black
personal at-home needs, they do
There's a
at-home
black
personal consultations as well.
Yeah,
Like you want to hook up your
The
HDMI
same
cord.
plug, it's a black one. But I've never seen the black
Oh, the
plug,
box.
but I've seen the black circle with the blue, green.
It's mostly
White.
It says composite.
Yeah, exactly. It's like component sets, like even like older component sets, or that
You gonna open up a new way of
I
Everything.
got one more.
that just kind of just have more options, and depending on what you're plugging up, it would just give you more options of color or maybe audio, just to transfer just video pretty much.
So if you don't have an HDMI,
You can
Yeah,
use one of those.
Might be like left or right.
What is it called?
Yeah.
What is it called again? Use one of those. What's it called? The cord called again?
RCA cable.
But listen, if you need any at-home consultations for any of your electronic needs at home, Playback Sound do that now. As you see, hey, look, hit the Instagram and say, hey,
Yeah.
look, my HDMI not working. He gonna ask you for a consultation free because that's not free either. Just because he not physically there. The reason he know it because he done put in the work. How long you been doing this?
Oh man, it's been a progression, man. It's been a progression from DJing, from recording in studio.
So he's got an illustrious resume of
until going to school and coming back and
Full Sail.
yeah, and then landed back in Atlanta right when
SAE.
the incentives and stuff was going on, and just had the opportunity to work, and
Yeah, so he know what he's talking about. So you're gonna have to pay for the over the phone consultation as well.
yeah.
But anything, HDMI, you trying to put your sound bar up, you need some help. After you pay the fee, he will be more than
Yeah.
happy to help you at Playback Sound Studios, 680 Murphy
Murphy.
Avenue. Yes. This show is powered by that. That's why I keep saying that. He keep the lights on here. You feel me? So good evening.
Y'all keep the lights
The Good
on.
Evening Show with the trendsetters and
Y'all keep
troublemakers
the lights on.
is powered by Playback Sounds
Boom,
Studios,
Boom.
680
boom,
Murphy. That's me with the sound, my imaginary soundbar.
Boom.
Boom.
boom, boom,
680 Murphy. 680 Murphy Avenue.
Soon
So,
come.
we got
Soon
one
come.
more question for one more.
I chose a real simple one.
Real simple.
Yeah.
Real simple one.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty funny.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of corny.
Oh.
Oh, how do you make the number one disappear?
Put another number beside it.
2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? That's 20. 21.
What?
If you put a 2 next to the number 1,
So how does the one disappear?
who said 2?
I don't know. He said two. So how you make one disappear?
Subtract it.
Mm-mm.
I thought you said this was simple.
It is.
It goes
One,
How do you make the number one disappear?
5, 4,
5?
3. I'm counting down
Oh, because you give up?
Yeah, in 5 seconds. We ain't got no answer. What is it? Do. That's gonna be on our soundboard. That's gonna do. And you a math. You in school for math.
How you make one disappear?
You should know it. And you Asian.
That's not a proper.
That's not a damn equation, bro.
Oh,
That's definitely not a math
That's a
problem.
question. Just because it got a number in it, he think it's math.
I erase it.
you
Solve
fucking
it.
you a bucket.
You erase it?
No, it's not that simple.
Okay.
Backspace.
you number one. Does it have to do with
I love this one. Because I really thought y'all would have just got it.
disappear?
Man, we had 5 seconds up with. What is it? You about to, I ain't even be high no more. Thank you.
Lose?
You keep counting.
You add a G, and it's gone.
Oh my god.
That was a good one. That was a good
And
one.
I've read this joke before, and I'm so mad. So you guys at home, that's might be a little hoo-hoo like me. Listen, she's talking about the word one.
Right.
How do you make the word one disappear? You put a G in front of it, and one turns into
Gone.
there. You know what?
That's not fair.
No, it
It's
says
a
the number
thinker.
one.
Number one is one.
It's one. O-N-E.
Yeah. How do you make the number one disappear?
I never said
It
one.
was the number one.
I just said
my
one.
friend, you have been outsmarted. At your own
Once
game.
again.
Math is not truly the subject of Asians. She has mastered you at your own dojo. She has mastered you at your own dojo, my
Please, bro. I'm crying.
So
Oh,
listen,
man.
as an audio engineer, I know you look for things in movies or whatever you may watch that other people like myself that's not into that we might not look for. So what are your 3 favorite movies, like best quality? So I know you're gonna say like Star Trek because I'm talking about if you ever heard that on the big screen, that's amazing.
Oh,
like what is some of your favorite movies? Like, oh, they did some good quality on here. Like,
I mean, like I love westerns.
oh, for real? Like
Yeah.
John Wayne, Clint Eastwood.
No, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
No.
I'm glad you said Clint Eastwood because that's the only person I knew who was after that.
Yeah. And let's see.
Bonanza.
Of course.
You like Bonanza?
Little House on the Prairie.
That's.
Yeah,
I mean, you
But-
could be young and like old movies,
but
but,
yeah, but yeah.
bro, you tell
The
us.
House on the Prairie is really old. My
Beverly
mom watched
Hillbillies?
that.
No, hold
Is that a western?
Beverly Hillbillies is crazy.
Nah, that's not a western, but definitely Little House on the Prairie is definitely like.
Dang,
A
I'm really
countryside.
trying to, you know.
All right, so you like westerns? They got good sounds because they have the.
Yeah. I love the western, like just the horses and you know the guns shooting.
Like
off.
you like black westerns, like Django.
Of course, that's
Django will go so hard.
yeah, you know, of course.
Get
what's
that nigger off that arm.
Yeah.
That nat.
They-
Yeah.
They definitely showed out with Django. What else? Django. Who?
I only watched like 4 episodes of that.
Classical. I was trying to think. I was
Yeah.
no, that,
You talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah,
a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about the series.
What's the movie called?
Rosewood.
I was thinking about the one with Terrence Howard.
Oh no, I ain't never seen that before.
Ain't that what? Is that him with the pretty eyes?
I know Terrace House, but I don't know Rosewood.
So
He had a
country
show
movies,
on,
western movies. What else?
You know what?
You don't like?
It was something
Cinematic?
weird, something like that.
Yeah, I like
Some weird
cinematic
stuff
joints
going
as
on.
well. You know, man, is there's one that I'm not sure if you guys might know of it, but Jimmy Cliff. I'm saying he's a Jamaican singer, a artist, and he played in this iconic movie called The Harder They Come, and like this.
The harder they come,
Oh,
the
shit.
diet, the harder they die.
But yeah, the whole movie, just the soundtrack of it, just you know how they recorded it. It was just so rich with the sounds coming from like the Caribbean. So, you know, I really, you know, I dig that audio for that. So, you know.
Okay.
All right, so, and then one more.
One more where I'm like,
One more you like
it's
that?
like, you know, even like Belly, I for some reason too, like Belly caught me in with the how it was recorded and how it sound. I really loved just the flow of it.
Who was the director? It was Mike Williams. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something.
Belly,
Okay,
the whole
Hold on.
cinematic
Hold on,
vision
y'all.
behind Belly, I
Yeah.
fell in love with.
hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on.
and
Just-
the audio carried it too to me, you know what I'm saying? It just
Listen,
really,
It really did.
yeah.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
Especially that scene. Are you
Listen.
ready? Are you ready?
Listen.
What's going on?
Listen. Y'all might take my black card, okay? Cause I ain't never seen Belly before. So
What?
I don't know what y'all talking about. I have my own belly that I see every day.
You've never seen Belly?
I didn't go out of my way. I have a belly of my own. Why would
No,
I go
Belly
out
is
of my own?
really, really good.
Listen, I'm like,
Are you ready?
I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
I'm sorry. I didn't get to see Belly. I had plenty.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Belly.
I did see shots of
Belly and Shots were movies that was actually like kind of pushed out of the trunk.
Yeah.
That can rival big movies.
Yeah, listen, I seen. I had not that I didn't have the opportunity. I was like, I'm from. Listen, I'm not Jamaican, bro. Watch these.
Belly is New York.
I don't. But it was Jamaicans in there.
It's DMX.
So, for
I
like
don't
2
care.
seconds.
I'm from the South.
It had like Jamaicans in there for 2
I'm
seconds.
from the South though. I don't care. We was watching that Master P movie,
Don't nobody care.
Janky Promoters. Yeah, we not watching y'all bootleg movie. We got our own bootleg movie down here. We trying to watch.
But there's a lot of people from here that seen Belly.
It's a
He's
million
making
and
an
one
excuse to revoke
thousand
his
people.
black card.
It's 1 billion people.
Revoke the card.
Man, first of all, I'm too black
I
to get my
already took
card.
it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
I got it.
Listen, you got a lot of black.
It was right there.
You got a lot of black to
I
scrape
got it
off.
from your elbow.
That was fat. If you was taking fat, you can take some more. But it's a lot of black to take off here. Listen, I didn't watch it. I was just like,
I can't believe
it wasn't intriguing to me. Like, and I always would catch it like on the part with like the man with the thin locks, like he'll be sitting there like it's like always not the best time. Like it wasn't a welcoming
Started
environment.
over.
T-Ron from TLC was in it.
And she from here.
Have you seen The Bronx Tale?
Yes.
Okay.
Are y'all gonna keep taking my black card? No.
I haven't even seen
I
it.
haven't seen it.
But the
I haven't
the
seen
reason
it.
why Belly was so big is because it was a girl from Bronxdale
Dark skin.
that grew up. And so we all seen it as a little kid when we was teenager.
Mhm.
Now she's of age and we have age and we kind of like, oh shit, she grown up.
All the dudes liked her. She was
Y'all talking about Keisha?
Yeah.
Keisha Pulliam.
I knew it had to be Keisha because she had that scene.
You talking about Keisha Knight Pulliam?
No.
But she had a different character
In a different movie.
in Bronx Tale. But her character was solid. You know what I'm saying? It was
Hey, she just told me to shh. First of all, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Not Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby.
Not
We watched Ruby grow up.
No, Lord.
Rudy.
We
Yeah.
also watched the girl from My Wife and Kids. Now she
The
only
Cosby.
fans.
Rudy Cosby.
Oh, man.
What's her name?
Rudy Cosby.
Claire. Is it Claire?
Who?
The little one.
From
From My
where?
Wife and
From the
Kids.
Proud Family.
Nah, My Wife and Kids.
Claire.
No,
Yeah.
that's not Claire.
Yes, it is. Her
The
name
little one. The baby.
The baby.
It wasn't no
That was her
baby.
name? I don't know. The little child. No, on My Wife
we
and
talking about
Kids,
from
not
My
the
Wife
Cosby.
and Kids.
Oh, my dear, because the little boy used to be in love with her to play the piano with Damon Wayans. And then the little boy, he played the piano. But he was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I love you.
She done turned into a.
Man, we on positivity tip right now. Yeah.
That is positive.
No, it's not.
Y'all can go check it out.
No, it's not.
She has a lot of
positive.
shows.
Raven Simone, she grew up and became
Confused.
not a race. She doesn't identify as
She's
anything.
confused.
We watch a lot of people grow up.
As a baby though, it's
Raven
very-
Simone?
It's very rare that you watch someone.
Yeah, grow up from a child. All the
Yo,
way up.
she been on TV since a
She
baby.
was on Baby.
Man, listen, man. Shout out to her parents. They had her at the right place at the right time, all the time. Girl, get out my head.
My bad.
I can't even
I
say
was
it.
thinking,
How you know what I'm
like,
about to say?
damn.
listen, like that's amazing. Like to have parents like that, that's supportive and everything. And listen, if you want to support your kids,
Come on,
if you want to
Playback
support your
Sounds.
kids in their endeavors to create content, video shoot, if they want to learn how to work a camera, because I forgot to say that if you want to learn how to work a camera, learn how to do audio, or if you have a video you want to shoot, movie, you need somewhere to have a space, come to 680
Murphy.
Avenue,
Right
Atlanta,
by
Georgia,
Weston.
303 15 Building 4 Suites 4088. 4088. Guess what? And when you come down here, we also have for your edible needs Playback Sounds on Stone Mountain. If you need, you could contact here if you want to. What's your Instagram? At Stone Mountain ED. And Stone Mountain ED. If you would like to make a request, you can mail it here because they have a business office in this location. Mail your request in. Ain't no excuse. You can DM them, call them, mail your stuff here. Hey, look, I need a little coffee. I need a little tea. My wife getting on my nerves. I got some anxiety. Like, anything. The children getting on my nerves. I'm about to slam my son. I'm about to listen. My baby mama getting on my nerves. I'm in debt with $116,000. I'm about to go to Hawaii and fake my death. Do you have anything? Do you have anything, Mr. Stone Mountain? Yes, I do. I have some edibles for you. So look, if you're going through something, hit up at Stone Mountain ED. Is that all together on your social media? Stone Mountain ED on Instagram, and it's Instagram and Facebook, or just Instagram? Just Instagram for all your edible. And you know what we mean by edible? Stone_Mountain, and we definitely gonna put that on
we ain't
here.
talking about no arrangements.
Yo, Stone_Mountain for all your needs. Say Mountain, Stone Mountain. Yeah, it's no, but I can't
Right,
wait.
he talking about mountain.
When the show ends, I can't wait. First of all, thank y'all for joining us tonight for our
Thank
first
you.
episode of the Good Evening Show
Good evening.
with the trendsetters and the troublemakers. Look, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all kicking it with us tonight. And make sure y'all tap in on Thursday night. But listen, if y'all want to know why we've been so chill and lax, because we are on the Stone Mountain.
We are stoned on
We
the
have
mountain.
the Stone Mountain coffee, which is made with top tier Demir coffee. What is this? Ethiopian coffee? Where you get this from?
Cameroon and Blue Mountain.
Cameroon and Blue Mountain.
Wow.
You know what that means? That this man faked his death. Went to Hawaii to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. Got this.
Dropped his phone. We located him.
Located him.
In the mountain.
With
In
the
the volcano with the coffee.
Came back, brought it back, made his concoction with the edible stuff.
I didn't bring the condensed milk too.
But the condensed milk came from the milk that the man should have spent on the kids for that child support. The milk came from the child support money that he was running from. Listen, that's why we've been so calm and relaxed, because we are on the Stone Mountain coffee, Ethiopian coffee. They sound Ethiopian coffee.
Sounds very
good evening.
Good evening.
Coffee sounds good evening.
Yeah.
It sounds very good evening.
Yeah, very good evening. It's giving like after rich
It's giving
people,
very trendsetter.
when
very
trendsetter troublemaking.
troublemaking.
The edible makes it troublemaking.
But the coffee makes it trend setting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, can you see that? Can you see that 6 months from now we're trend setting and troublemaking with our Stone Mountain coffee? You hear me?
Don't you?
Like, rich people after they eat dinner, they use like, would you like coffee after? That's what makes it trend setting and good evening. But when you put a little Stone Mountain in there, it make us it might be a little troublemaking going on. You see what I'm saying?
I see how you're getting it.
Tune in with us on Thursday, same time, same
7
place,
p.m.
7
sharp.
Eastern Standard Time / CP time. So it might be 7:02. But if you get here at 7 and we ain't here, I bet you we're gonna be here at 7:02. Because we're gonna be right here at 680 Murphy Avenue.
Murphy Ave.
I gotta make a character. 688 Murphy Avenue at Playback Sound Studio, Building 4, Suites 4088. Right here, sipping out Stone Mountain, Elegance, Trendsetter, and Troublemaker coffee. Hey, listen, I've been your host, Biggs. You can follow me at AP_Big with 2 G's on all my platforms. And this is my co-host.
I'm your co-host, Big Lacey.
Big Lacey.
You can follow me on my social media platform at A Real Rare One.
A Real Rare One.
I
bet you can't say that 5 times fast.
A real one. Can't
do it. I bet you think about that when you made that name. I might be high and I want to tell somebody my name. Bro, you high, ain't you? What's your name? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would say my name is Lacey.
What's on Instagram?
Let me type it in.
You gonna type it in? Go ahead. Where they can follow you at, Big Lacey? Where they can follow you?
To the volcano in Hawaii.
Follow her to the volcano in Mount Kilimanjaro in Hawaii. Trust
Follow
me.
me at A Real Rare One.
A real rare one.
A real rare one. Don't spell out the word one. It's the number
The
one.
number one with the underscore at the bottom too.
Yeah.
And
Like
don't put the G in front of it.
We lie.
Don't put the G in front of it because it's gonna be gone.
So there's
No underscores.
okay.
Oh,
Hey.
and before we leave, one
I
more
ain't no
time,
second choice.
where can we find Mr. Playback
Come on,
Sounds at?
underscores.
At Playback Sounds.
Yeah, at Playback Sounds.
That's where you can
on
find
all-
that great man right there.
That's where you can find us at. That's where you can find the Ellie Show.
Mhm.
That's where you can find
The
Indie
greatness
High.
around
The
me.
greatness around me. Follow me at ATL. You can find that at
Man.
Playback Sounds.
Atlanta Photography Network.
Atlanta Photography. I'm briefly every Monday. If you want a headshot, if you want free headshots, you can get it here at Playback Sounds.
Playback Sounds.
Until
next time, it's been a good evening.
Good evening.
I was about to say that. Until next time, good evening.
Good evening.
They need to have like, what's the news? What's the little song that come on after the news? Y'all should keep this. You know how when the news goes